These are the moments that rescuers never forget, the moments they save lives. And as Helene slammed into western North Carolina, rescue teams responded to more of these emergencies than they ever expected. Sergeant Brandon Bryson heads the North Carolina Wildlife Resources Commission's Swiftwater Rescue Team. And in his 21 years doing this work,
this absolutely is the worst disaster I've ever seen. Trees on cars. We had one fall on a firefighter in front of us. We were able to cut him out. We launched our Zodiac boats on Highway 70.
With floodwaters rising, some rescuers even had to swim into people's homes to save them.
We had several people that just had a foot or two of free space in their home. We had a couple of swimmers go in and rescue people off of a dresser.
But in the midst of unforgettable tragedy, he'll remember the bravery and kindness of people looking out for each other.
The most heroic thing I've seen is a neighbor helping a neighbor.
So you can wait till the song ends.
Jason Hakeem Rogers is the visionary behind Orchestra Noir.
First of all, it's R&B and hip hop. You know, if people think of orchestra, they think of classical music, Beethoven, Mozart.
Rogers serves as the CEO, founder, and music director. He says he has reimagined a musical experience for the culture.
We added that spin on it with playing the 2000s hits of R&B and hip hop.
He says the orchestra comes together with the DJ to create the experience for the audience to stay on their feet, dancing from beginning to the end.
We sort of see what sounds great with violin or what sounds great on trombones, and then that combined with the DJ process, it's really cool. It's a really cool thing to work on with the orchestra.
This is actually my third time singing this show, so I'm ready.
Low-key, my favorite part was the halftime. The intermission was lit. It felt like I was at a cookout with my family.
We've created a space where they feel comfortable to celebrate the culture in an authentic way. Their music and their culture has a place in the concert hall.
And he says it's also an opportunity to encourage more people to explore their musical gifts.
Our players are anywhere from 20 years old up to Renita, who is in her 50s. So, and they're all professional musicians, classically trained, string section.
Plastic is just about everywhere. And tiny bits of plastic known as microplastics have turned up in everything from our food and drinking water to oceans, rivers, and even air.
We're still hunting for the different types of microplastics and how they're getting into our environment, but certainly plastics particles have been detected in food and water sources really from around the world.
Researchers say the weight of nanoplastics in some brains could be equivalent to a plastic spoon. But Dr. West cautions that the study is small. The amount of plastic varied significantly from person to person, and there's a lot we still don't know.
Some people had almost no plastics in their brain. And so, what did they do differently? I don't think we're, doomed to this fate of having a plastic spoon in the brain. But I think this, the levels we saw are concerning enough that we need to understand them a little better.
West says this study is only the beginning, and he hopes it will prompt additional research into exactly how these plastics are getting into our brains and the effect they could have on our health.
Hopefully studies like these will sort of raise the alarm that, with levels rising in the environment, we probably, need to understand what they're doing.
This is the last time when my mom saw the dad.
Natalia Odell's mother and father took this picture in the airport just before her mom flew to North Carolina for Christmas. The trip was supposed to last 2 months, but as she was getting ready to fly home to Ukraine, Russia invaded.
Her tickets was canceled. Now she cannot go home, and she has to stay here until everything will stop and she will go back home.
Natalia is grateful her mother is safe from the war, but her father is still in Ukraine.
He will never leave Ukraine. Even if he's 66 years old, he say, I will protect our country, our home.
During the day, he cares for his animals and helps people who are trying to get to safety. And all night, he volunteers with the war effort. But as life becomes more and more dangerous in Ukraine, Natalia can't help but fear for her father, who is not only living there without his wife, but without his other daughter, Natalia's sister, who fled to Poland to protect her young children.
I worry about my dad every day. because he's very good dad and he's very brave. I worry about my sister, I worry about my nephews, I worry about Ukrainian people. God bless Ukraine. I want to see that war stop.
The only thing that counts is faith expressing itself through love.
Rafina Everett spoke candidly about her sister, Carrie Everett, at a memorial service in Greensboro Saturday afternoon.
Carrie used her voice to love the world, and now it's time for her to rest. But the world will truly never be the same.
And prior to the service, they sat down with me to reflect on her 22 years of life and service.
For such a short time that Carrie has impacted the world.
Carrie was crowned Miss North Carolina in June 2024 and spent her year advocating we need equity to build communities. A year later, after her reign was up, she was diagnosed with a rare stomach cancer. Her family says she fought hard but went home to be with the Lord on Easter Sunday.
It's been interesting seeing how God works and how God used her passing so that her platform could be elevated even more.
I'm not surprised that Carrie touched so many lives. That's who she's been from a very young age. Compassionate, loving God.
And they will forever miss her angelic voice.
Let's speak about her relationship with Christ, who she knew him to be, the goodness of the life. And that's what she wanted to portray, and that's what she did portray.
Thanks to all those that love Carrie, all those who supported her, all those who pray for her, all those who pray for our family. I want to say thank you.
Oh, I will sing of the God.